Police guarded an anti-halal function in Melbourne last night as South Australian Senator Cory Bernardi made his first public appearance since defecting from the Liberal Party. Reporter Ben Knight was there.
Cory Bernardi's speech to the Q Society in Melbourne was organised well before his defection from the Liberal Party, but it's still a very interesting place for him to make what is effectively his first real public appearance as an independent senator. He's speaking to a society that has an avowedly anti-Islam platform that is against halal certification, or at least the funds from halal certification going overseas. This is not what you would call a mainstream organisation, and that was really evidenced in what happened before the speeches even started. Those who were attending, including the media, were told in secret text messages and emails to meet at a rendezvous point, the St Kilda Marina. But somehow protesters found out where it was and were there in force. They stopped the bus from leaving, they stopped anyone from getting on or off, held it up for around an hour until finally they let it go. From there, the attendees were taken to another secret location at Crown Casino, and from there to another place in the city where the event finally went ahead.
Senator Bernardi, I cannot express enough how thrilled we are to have you here tonight, so please come and share with us.
Normally when I start these sorts of speeches, because they attract some controversy sometimes, I say my views are not views of the government or the Liberal Party. I don't have to say that to you. One of our constitutional freedoms is freedom of religion. You cannot argue against what someone believes. You can counter it with facts and you can say this is healthy and this is not healthy, but it is what they believe. But the question for us then, if we cannot and we should not regulate people's thoughts, is they can think what they like, but make sure that people comply with our laws, with our customs, with our way of life, that they fit into our society where they can have all these freedoms, and they've got to accept that this society is built upon our innate freedoms too. That is the challenge.
The Q Society is the same organisation that held the fundraising dinner in Sydney on Thursday night, at which cartoonist Larry Pickering said that Islam can't be all bad because sometimes they throw homosexuals off buildings. Well, Cory Bernardi went out of his way to distance himself from those comments tonight.
The comments that were made there, I have to say, no matter how much I celebrate freedom of speech, they were absolutely out of line.
But this is a group that is regarded as being on not just the right, but the hard right in the Australian community. Is this your new constituency?
Well, people use the sorts of pejorative terms of, like hard right and things like that. These are people with concerns. Just like the people who are protesting in a violent and vile way today have concerns. These people are going about expressing their concerns in the right way. We really need condemnation of these extreme left protesters who don't want to allow freedom of speech, don't want to allow freedom of thought, don't want to allow freedom of association or freedom of religion, quite frankly. They're things that I think are important, and tonight I'm sticking up for freedom of speech.